I'm over it. I want Corona to pack her shit and leave. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for clicking this video. And I can't breathe right now. All right, I'm Kaya Talise, and today we have a highly anticipated video. A lot of you guys have been very eager to know how I'm feeling now and what's going on, and you know, my day-to-day, what's new, or when did my symptoms subside, and all of that jazz. So here we are. And I really do believe that it was the virus. Since the last video, I've had a test. Originally, if you didn't, I tested for the virus in June. Those results were negative. Originally at urgent care, they did not give me a test back in March. They tested me for the flu. And moving forward, at one of my next doctor's visits, I'll get an antibodies test where they'll check my blood to see if the virus shows up in my blood. I feel like if they would have tested me when I went originally, it would have showed positive. See the last video, you probably want to check it out. I'll link it down below. I went over everything that I was feeling at the time. That was roughly the end of March. I'm not going to really go into any of that besides the fact that when I went to urgent care, maybe my 4th or 6th day being sick, they did not give me a test for Rona, okay? They ain't want to waste no test on me. Maybe if, you know, the Black Lives Matter movement was going on, I could have got a test, but I wasn't privileged enough. I didn't get a test, neither here nor there. I don't know what their reasonings was, but I was denied a test, and here we are now. Life has kind of been a little rough moving forward. Today is June 28th, and let's just see the current updates. Upper respiratory. It's been extremely hard to breathe with the mask on. I think this is like our 4th or 5th week back to work, and I was only able to work 1 week straight through without calling off because I can't breathe in the mask. Can't do it. It's bothersome. I don't know if it's because I have to wear like extra clothing at work, like I'm kind of layered up, but I just can't. Even like now going to Walmart and like running regular errands where a mask is required, it's like I'm short of breath. It's definitely a respiratory issue going on. And before you ask, like, don't, you know, I do have a pulmonology test scheduled. I've been to the doctor. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it, but you got to realize, like, everybody is backed up. I don't know yet. I have since they've given me an inhaler. I've never in my life had an inhaler. Never, ever, ever. It like when I was drunk and just, oh, I'm a fat bitch, I need an inhaler, ha ha ha. Yeah, so now I got an inhaler. I don't feel like it really works. I'll take it, puff it, and I still can't breathe. I really only need to use it when I am working. The other night, I've been off work for 2 weeks. Well, this is like, I've been off work for a full week. But when I was working, I couldn't do it. I couldn't work every day. It's too hot in there. I work in a factory. It's too hot in there. I just can't take it. I feel like I'm about to pass out. It's like it's not enough fresh air in there. So for my mental state, for my physical health, I needed to be off work. And when I was working and I would take the inhaler, I just felt like it wouldn't do. I want like 100% relief. If you're going to give me something, I want to be like, oh, okay, it worked. I feel much better. I don't want to just be taking stuff and it's like, oh, you know, I still don't feel better, or I didn't notice any difference. So I rarely use it. But the other night I used it because I was just having like shortness of breath, couldn't really breathe. I felt funny in the chest. And then afterwards, I got this wheeze and this cough. And I'm like, I don't want all these side effects because I'm a guinea pig to the medical world. I'm not here for it. Moving forward, just off of that. My menstrual cycle. I had seen some stuff online, you know, a couple different ladies talking about, you know, is anybody else cycle off or thrown, you know, amiss? In March, I had like a situation where it was like, all right, you're kind of MIA, or, you know, you're not around. So that was odd. But then I saw people talking about it online, like due to Corona, or people who have been ill, that their cycle was off as well. So that's something that's kind of weird. April, it kind of came on time, and then now we're back in June and it's off again. And for me personally, that's something that's odd, because for so many years I would start the same day every time. Like I have a regular cycle gonna come next, so, or like every day since it's a new battle virus. You know, you want to still live, you want to still travel, you still want to go to the store. Like, I'm the type of person that will go to Walmart at 3 a.m. when I get off work, opposed to, you know, 4 p.m. when everybody else gets off work. Or just, I work a reverse schedule, so certain things for me, you know, now that the world is changed and is different, it's like I have to like rearrange everything. Things that worked for me and my state of mind and my physical well-being, my mental well-being, they no longer work because it's no longer available. I no longer have access to certain things when I thought that I would or did or whatever. So some days I am depressed. Some days I am not feeling it. Besides like not being able to breathe and worrying about a cycle, or, you know, all this other stuff is kind of just like, you know, who's to say what's going to come next? Like a prime example, on Easter Sunday, I filmed, because around this time, April, we were still like heavy into quarantine, at least in my state. I'm in Michigan. So we were still, well, I think everybody was still, should have been anyway, like heavy into quarantine. So Easter Sunday, I went out like for the first time, like, and visited a couple different, I went to 2 houses. I went to like my mom's house and I went to my cousin's house. And I filmed this video because people were saying that like you should do the orange peel. If you go out, you expose yourself to new air and, you know, new environments and things like that, right? So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do the orange peel and sea salt. But maybe like 3 weeks ago, I was actually trying to edit this video. Mind you, this was Easter Sunday. I was just trying to edit it 3 weeks ago, because in a sense, I don't want people to worry about me. I don't want people to think that I'm not doing well just because I'm telling you like, oh, I can't breathe, or I have an inhaler now, or is something going on with me. But in reality, there is. There is something going on. So I kind of broke down. It kind of hit me like, wow, you can't even get through doing a voiceover for something because you know deep down that probably your life will never be the same. Like, besides the fact that we've lost countless people due to this virus, like the death toll is through the roof. And then beginning to do like an orange peel, quote unquote, survived it, but it's kind of like salt, and you smell it and it like clears you up and stuff, right? I did it, and I probably should have did it more. Maybe I need to do it now. Maybe it'll help the way I've been feeling. I don't know. You know, I don't know what's it scientifically proven and what doctor, I just don't know. But it's really been a struggle. I knew then when I couldn't get through editing that video, when I had already waited like so long, I had been putting it off just because I don't want not only like you guys or people who stumble across my page, like all the comments and people saying, you know, like, oh, I hope you're feeling better, or can I have an update, or what's going on with you now? And I felt the same way. You know, my family, my friends, people who really know me, I don't want you guys to worry and think that, oh, you know, something is wrong, or, you know, are you on your deathbed? Like, no, I'm hanging in there. Like, I'm okay. But this is a scary thing. Every day is something else. So, yeah, if the orange peel thing, you should definitely try it. That's kind of just when I knew, like, shit wasn't right. Like, I literally broke down, like, just trying to do voiceovers for the video. And yeah, I had a whole moment, and it's like the reality of it is, like, I don't know, I have a close friend who did actually test positive for the virus. And we talk a lot. We're in communication all the time. And I see like his everyday struggle, and everyone is different. So everybody is gonna bounce back differently. Everybody's immune system is gonna allow them to heal faster or slower, or you're just gonna be attacked. Different parts of your body are gonna be attacked differently. I don't really know how else to say it, you know, like it just is what it is. So I guess overall, the update is I can't breathe. That's just what it is. You know, people, they ask me like, well, how you feeling? I already had some other like physical ailments from my job going on, and it's like, no, I'm just adding this on top of it. Like, yeah, I'm just taking it one day at a time. I have to get a CAT scan of my chest to see what's going on, because the pulmonologist is so backed up. I go to the pulmonology test later at the end of next month. I gotta basically wait a month before I can even get that test done. And I'm just taking it day by day. So I don't know what else to say. I think I answered everything like y'all wanted to know. I've got my notes here. I don't know, like, but working in that mask is trash. Even doing errands in a mask. I understand, I get it. We need to protect ourselves, and you know, you want to be safe. But just overall, when you really just look at the situation, and I'm no conspiracy theorist or nothing of that nature, but when you know that the Obama administration had things in place so that we will be more prepared as a country, and then you get a president in office who eliminates it. Oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? It just makes you mad that you live where you live, you know, in a sense. Like, I'm not even going to get too far deep into it. You know, I just wish things were different. I've been praying a whole lot more. You know, I already go to church when I can. I've just been watching it, live streaming it now on Sundays and stuff, but just staying prayed up. And yeah, I'm gonna try not to ramble too much. I don't know. I'm hoping that I've answered people wanted an update, so I'm giving you an update. Okay, like y'all asked, I'm answering. You know, you wanted it, I'm gonna give it to you, because that's all I got for you right now. Like, I don't really know what else to say. Go see a doctor. I want Corona to pack her shit in the same symptoms I had. Go see a doctor. The people who wanted an update. I've been to the doctor 12,000 times. Go see a doctor. If something don't feel right, go to emergency, go to urgent care. That's all I can say. For those who have had the same symptoms I had, and you think it was the virus, more than likely it was. And you know, I pray that you don't have like relapsing and lagging recovery like I am, but more than likely you will, because if you survived it with no issue, it seems like on the downside of it, you're gonna struggle. Like, your bounce back is gonna be like, oh, this bounce back taking a long time. Like, I'm ready to bounce back already. Okay, do you hear me? Hello.
Don't forget to subscribe.
But,